Hello students, today's topic is very important from examination point of view, that is refractive index. Have you seen my previous video regarding refraction? Because it is the best way to connect with today's topic. So if you have seen, then it will be well and good. If you have not seen, then I will provide you the link of that video in my today's description box. You can go through. So let's start with today's topic, that is what is refractive index. Refractive index can be understood by taking its types, that is absolute refractive index, and the second one is relative refractive index. Absolute refractive index, it deal with a medium. It means single medium is compared with ideal one, that is vacuum. But in relative, we compare two different media. Up to this section we have done in my previous video, but so as to start in a better way, I will tell you some basic about absolute refractive index. So what is absolute refractive index? Absolute refractive index. Absolute refractive index of a medium is defined as the ratio of speed of light in vacuum to speed of light in particular medium. Mathematically it is represented by n, that is equal to c by v. C is the speed of light in vacuum to the speed of light in medium. It means if we are dealing about refractive index of air, it means speed of light in vacuum to the speed of light in air. If it is refractive index of glass, it will be speed of light in vacuum to the speed of light in glass. Similarly, if I am dealing with speed of light in diamond, it means what? It means speed of light in vacuum to the speed of light in diamond. So it is clear to you as per previous video that C represent speed of light in vacuum and its value is fixed, that is given by 3 into 10 raised to the power 8 meter per second. Its value is the fixed and the maximum speed of light is in vacuum. It means it is the maximum one. Okay. From this, what conclusion you have drawn? That numerator is always more than that of the denominator. It means absolute refractive index of a medium is always greater than 1. Why? Because speed of light in vacuum is always greater than speed of light in any medium. That's why C is always greater than V. It means N, that is equal to C by V. So C is greater than V. It means N is always greater than 1. Okay. If speed of light in a particular medium is less, then refractive index will be more, because there is inverse relation between speed of light and refractive index. More the speed of light, less will be the refractive index. If it is V is more, then what it means? Then refractive index will be less. Refractive index tells us about the optical density. Optical density means whether a given medium is rarer or denser. If refractive index is less, it means it is a rarer medium. So it tells us about the refractive index also, or we can say optical density of a particular medium also. Okay, so now start relative refractive index. What do you mean by the term relative refractive index? As the term is indicating, it is not only a refractive index, that is absolute refractive index, in which we used to compare a given medium with vacuum, but it is the relative. Relative refractive index means what? In this we will compare two different media. In spite of representing it simply by n, we used to represent it by n1, 2 or n1, 2. Both are having same meaning. What does it mean? How to read? It means n. n is the refractive index. फर्स्ट आपको पहले पढ़ना है, यहाँ पर भी आपको जो सबस्क्रिप्ट डाला हुआ है वो पहले पढ़ना है. इट मीन्स रिफ्रैक्टिव इंडेक्स ऑफ फर्स्ट मीडियम with respect to this one it means second media. Okay, first medium का refractive index with respect to second medium, that is termed as relative refractive index. In that, when we will deal about absolute refractive index, in that case light is changing its medium from air or vacuum to either glass or water or diamond, etc. But in this case, light is changing its medium from air to water, water to glass. It means any two. It may be water to glass, glass to water. When light changes its medium, then what happens? Speed of light changes, and it is indicated by a term, that is relative refractive index, that is represented by n1, 2. That is relative refractive index of the first medium with respect to the second medium, that is given by ratio of n1 by n2. That is absolute refractive index of the first medium to the absolute refractive index of the second medium. As we know that n is equal to C by V, it means n1 will be equal to C by V1 and 2 will be equal to C by V2. So substituting in a similar way, n1 is equal to C by V1 and 2 is equal to C by V2. Cancelling C with C, we will get the result V2 by V1. So what is the value of n12? V2 by V1. Firstly dealing it in mathematically, then we will define it so as to be convenient to understand. What is n21? n21 means n2 by n1. What is n2? That is refractive index of second medium. n1 is refractive index of first medium, and this is refractive index of second medium with respect to first medium, that is given by n2 by n1. What is n2? As n is equal to C by V, so n2 is equal to C by V2. What is n1? C by V1. Cancelling, it will be V1 by V2. Okay, so in this way we have find out the value of n21 and n12 also. Okay, so what is n21? What is n21? We can define relative refractive index of second medium with respect to first medium is defined as, how can we define? Just giving the statement of mathematical term, defined as ratio of speed of light in first medium to speed of light in second medium. Okay, if I am asking you about NGW, it means what? It means relative refractive index of what? First you have to state now, of glass with respect to water. What is its formula? That is equal to Ng by Nw. Okay, in terms of velocity, what it will be? Vw by Vg. Why? Because refractive index is inversely proportional to speed of light, Ng by Nw, that is equal to Vw by Vg. Okay, it means if absolute refractive index of glass and absolute refractive index of water is given to you, then you can calculate relative refractive index. Okay students, so up to now you have learned what do you mean by refractive index, absolute refractive index and relative refractive index. Now what about the value of relative refractive index? Just like we have told you that absolute refractive index is always greater than 1, but its value may be greater than 1, may be less than 1. Both are possible cases. If I am saying that N12 that is equal to N1 by N2, which is equal to V2 by V1. If I am saying that N12 is greater than 1, what does it mean? V2 by V1 is greater than 1. Yes, it means V2 is greater than V1. Okay, it means from the information of relative refractive index you can come to know about the speed of light. How? If N12 is greater than 1, it means N1 is greater than N2. In terms of refractive index, N12 is greater than 1. N12 means N1 by N2 is greater than 1. N1 is greater than N2. Okay, it means when N1 is greater than N2, refractive index of first medium is greater than refractive index of second medium, then in that case N12 will be greater than 1. Okay, if N1 is greater than N2, in terms of velocity we can invert the relation. It means V2 will be greater than V1. Okay, similarly if N12 is less than 1, what does it mean? N1 is less than N2. In terms of velocity, what it will be? It will be V2 less than V1. Okay students, it means if information regarding relative refractive index is given to you, you can come to know about speed. It means there are certain terms that are relating. If relative refractive index is given to you, then you can find out absolute refractive index, optical density of a medium, whether it is rarer or denser, and speed of light in that medium. So as to clear the concept related to relative refractive index, you have to go through certain numericals. If NW, refractive index of water. Single term, it means absolute refractive index of water is 4/3. Absolute refractive index of glass is 3/2. Then we have to find out the value of relative refractive index of glass with respect to water and relative refractive index of water with respect to glass. We have to find out. Okay. First, what to find? NGW. What is NGW? That is Ng upon Nw, because I have told you refractive index of glass with respect to water is equal to ratio of refractive index of glass upon refractive index of water. What is the value of refractive index of glass? That is 3/2. 3/2. What is the value of refractive index of water? 4/3. 4/3. So what is its value? 3 3s are 9. 4 2s are 8. So its value is 9.8. 9.8 means what? That it is greater than 1. What does it mean? इसका मीनिंग क्या है? हम इससे क्या अंडरस्टैंड करते हैं? व्हाट प्रैक्टिकल इंफॉर्मेशन you receive from this value? Practical information that Ng is greater than Nw. Ng is greater than Nw. Okay, it means if refractive index is greater than 1, then first medium is denser. Glass is denser as compared to water, which will be rarer. Now we have to find out the value of NWG. What is the value of NWG? That is Nw upon Ng. What is the refractive index of water? That is 4/3. 4/3. What is the refractive index of glass? 3/2. So we have to substitute here 3/2. What is its value? 8/9. 8/9 is the refractive index of water with respect to glass. It means numerator is less than denominator. Its value will be less than 1. What conclusion you have drawn from this? First medium is rarer. It means water is rarer. Okay. Here glass was acting as a first medium and water as a second medium. Here water is acting like a first medium and glass is denser, that is second medium. Okay, now there is a question you have to prove that N12 is equal to 1 upon N21. How can you prove? So easy. N12. What is N12? That is N1 upon N2. Okay. Then what is N1? Refractive index of the first medium. C by V1. What is N2? C by V2. Cancelling C with C, what will you get? V2 by V1. It is the value of N12. Now what is N21? N21, refractive index of second medium with respect to first medium, that is N2 by N1. What is N2? Refractive index of the second medium, C by V2. N1, C by V1. Cancelling C with C, result is V1 by V2. Here V2 by V1, here V1 by V2. From 1 and 2, it's clear that N12, that is equal to V2 by V1. I can put it like 1 by V1 by V2. But V1 upon V2 is N21. So it is N21. So it implies N12 is equal to 1 upon N21. What practical information you have received from this relation? Information I am mentioning. You have to focus at this point that if refractive index of glass with respect to water is given to you, then refractive index of water with respect to glass will be equal to the reciprocal of this. Okay students, so it's clear, that is refractive index absolute as well as relative. So in my next video, I will teach you about refraction, its cause and laws of refraction. Till then, goodbye.